Guys, we're gonna keep working on our narrative that we're writing. Remember, we want to make sure we pick one event and write about that one event. And so I just chose to write about the time we got my dog Bean. And kind of refresh your memory here. Here's my writing plan. My story's gonna be about when we got my dog Bean. And then the first paragraph was all about, her name Bean, getting her in the car, how he picked her up for the first time. And in the middle is he didn't like us, he barked, growled, bit at us. Her foster mom had to put her in the car, and she was scared, and she was scary. So now that I know what I'm going to talk about, now I'm going to get over here into my paragraph. And I left off, she thought we were going to hurt her. So I'm going to indent every time I have the first word of a paragraph. I'm going to indent. So I'm going to take my finger, a little bit right here, and say, let's see, she thought we were going to hurt her. Bean was so terrified of us that she would not get in the car. See if I can turn this a little bright for you. There we go. She would not get in the car. We didn't know what to do. However, her foster mom picked her up, put her in the car, and we were, let's see that, and we were, let me do this way, and we were, there we go, we were all alone with her. You're getting a piece of paper. We were all alone with her. We'll go. I'm not going to turn to the back because mine will show through. So I'm just going to turn to the next page. We were all alone with her. I'm going to continue on with this paragraph. I was scared she would never love us. But thankfully, that car ride changed everything. So, if I go back to my writing plan, I talked about she didn't like us. Her foster mom had to put her in the car, and she was scared, and we were scared. So I talked about everything that I wanted to mention in the middle of my story. So if I go back to this, said Bean was so terrified of us that she would not get in the car. We didn't know what to do. However, her foster mom picked her up, put her in the car, and we were all alone with her. I was scared she would never love us, but thankfully that car ride changed everything. So in the end of my story, I'm going to tell you why that car ride changed everything, why that happened. So remember your story, you want your story to go together, flow together. It was like, grr, Bean growled and snarled as we walked closer to the car. My family and I were so excited to meet her for the first time. However, Bean was not so sure of us. She thought we were going to hurt her. Bean was so terrified of us that she would not get in the car. We didn't know what to do. However, her foster mom picked her up, put her in the car, and we were all alone with her. I was scared I was scared she would never love us, but thankfully that car ride changed everything. And then I will explain to you when we do this again how the car ride changed everything. So for your middle, you can either write it. If you wrote it, you can write on the same piece of paper. If you're going to type it, I'm going to create a Google Doc and put it in your writing folders. Remember, this is due on Wednesday, by your class time Wednesday. So everyone has at least a day. Some of y'all have a day and a half, but it is due on Wednesday by your class period. So second grade, it's due by 9 o'clock, and third grade, it's due by 12:30. Let me know if you have any problems.